48 hours in Marrakech, Morocco. So I took a quick flight from Madrid to Marrakech on Ryanair. Here's the beautiful scenery upon arrival. Such a pretty and modern airport. Something about arriving in the motherland is emotional. And here I am sharing my story to my social media followers. I'm on my way to my accommodations, which is located in the Medina, also known as Old City, which originated in the 11th century. It's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site and quite beautiful. I have arrived at the riad that I will be calling home for the next 2 nights. Here are the common areas. We also had breakfast on the rooftop, and I would totally stay here again. It's time to get something to eat. I decided to stay in the Medina and have a traditional meal. Here I am trying vegetable tangine for the first time. For those of you that don't know, I'm mostly pescatarian. I will have chicken and bacon every now and then. It was piping hot, but the seasoning and the flavors were amazing. The outdoor market right outside of the restaurant was a great place to get a sense of the city and the culture. And then I took a stroll through town because you know I'm going to support the locals. As a New Yorker, this is a familiar scene, but when I tell you these babies were so talented, oh my goodness. And then, of course, you have to stop and watch the street performers and tip because this is how they make a living. I actually visited right before the end of Ramadan, and the celebrations were already starting. I don't know if I've ever seen such a beautiful sunset, but my God, my God. Be sure to like and subscribe and come back as I share my do's and don'ts of Marrakech. So it's time to take full advantage of these 48 hours. It's nighttime in the Medina and the market, and be careful because there are pickpocketers, as you can see. And then it was time for dinner and a show, an activity that I highly recommend. Here's a tip. The best views are upstairs, and there's also an outdoor patio. The waiter recommended the chicken tangine, but I actually like the vegetable one better. And this is the wine selection. Now it's time to leave the Medina the next day and go on an excursion. Stay tuned as we venture through the newer side of Marrakech with beautiful tree-lined streets and some modern architecture. And you know it's new if you see a McDonald's. If you want to ride camels as part of the excursion, you can stop off and do that as well. I made it to the final destination of the Garden Margerel. Hopefully I said that right. A must for anyone who visits. And here I am leaving. I will do a longer video with other experiences that I had while I was there. But until next time, go Morocco.